So apparently we're supposed to have baby chicks soon, and I'm not sure if we're actually ready for them yet. Got the incubator going down here with kind of our other greenhouse area, and apparently the eggs are supposed to be due to hatch starting tomorrow. And we usually use a heat lamp for them, but I was able to pick up this little ceramic Brooder heater, so it'll actually go to 3 different levels, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna try that out this year with them. Now I've got this cardboard box that I think we're gonna start them in, but I picked up a new water trough for the cows on the way home the other day, and it's outside. So we'll have to bring that inside, and that'll go out here in the mud room. But, well, it's not too bad. We gotta clean up a little bit on the floor here, get some stuff out of the way. But you can see it out there. So we'll bring it in. It'll go in here. We'll fill it with shavings and put the little heater in there, and it should be good. I'll have to get my shoes. I don't mind walking in the snow a little bit, but not so much. I don't even know how many chicks we're gonna have. There's a bunch. We had this full, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 times 6. How many is that? I don't math very well. So get the tub inside, and then we can deal with cleaning it up later. We'll at least let it heat up a little bit. No problem, that worked. Just make a little room here. There we go. That'll get heating up. And yeah, we'll move some stuff in the corner here. We'll put them right in the corner. And someone suggested putting them in like a tent. So we might do some sort of tent as well and put the whole thing in a tent. And that will help with any of the dust and dandruff and that kind of stuff, feathers coming off, and maybe keep this a little cleaner in here and not so get so dusty and dirty. And then that'll make it easier for cleaning later. We can just get rid of the tent or save it for next year or something and make it so much nicer. Just got so much stuff everywhere. One of the things I want to do too is clean out the loft and the garage, and then we'd have more room to store a bunch of stuff. And I gotta get all those carboys washed out too, and then we'll start making some more mead and other stuff. Usually I like to keep it a little tidy in here too, but I'm back at the office right now for work and not working from home, so gonna be doing that for a couple more weeks, and then I'll be back here, make it nice. So we got that sweeped up a little bit, cleaned up. Bridget just brought down the little feeder we've got for them. That works pretty good. It for a little bit anyway. You know, when they're young, it allows them to pick and stuff and all that. It's usually nice just to spread stuff around too, because then they start scratching and pecking and that sort of stuff. So the feeders don't really make a huge deal unless you're putting a huge amount of food into it and you don't want to just dump everything on the ground kind of thing. So there we go. That should hold a few chickens. We'll get some shavings in there for the bedding, get their feed and water in there, get that little brooder set up as well. Be perfect for them. Now we gotta find a tent for it too. Maybe just a tarp over top, that might work too. I know we've got one of those little tiny waters for like the baby chickens, the chicks, but I think it's out in the garage, so I'm gonna have to go get that and the food. So I grabbed this little coffee container, but it's full of eggs right now. I love these coffee containers. They're so nice to be able to store stuff in. Not only little amounts of feed for the chickens, but you know, nuts and screws and bolts and picking up eggs when you need to as well. And it's not really like we need more eggs, but what we want to do is actually grow our flock of Chanticleers so that we don't have to rely on anyone else. We can just start harvesting our own roosters as we continue to grow our flock, which would be really nice. And then we can harvest some of the females later once the flock gets big enough. But until that happens, we have lots and lots of eggs. All right, Dogs, you want to come out with me? Yeah, apparently. So yeah, we're gonna hatch a whole bunch of chicks. And as you can see, we still got, say, 2 to 3 feet of snow where it didn't drift or where I didn't plow, snow blow. All right, we'll get a bit of the feed. And Bridget said she brought in some shavings as well. It looks like the bag's open, so. So I forgot to pick up little baby feed, little baby chick feed when I stopped to get the other feed the other day. So what we might do is, Bridget thinks this is good for both anyway, but we might just crush it up into little tiny pellets, and then Tuesday when I go into the office, I'll pick some more up on the way home. The right stuff for them. So I'm pretty sure the little watering thing is in the garage in the loft. I'm pretty sure I saw it a few times I went there. Hopefully it won't be too dark and I can find what I'm looking for up here. We've been trying to slowly clean it out. Getting there. Strange thing is I'm up here and I'm looking everywhere and I can't see it. And I know I saw it over the winter. So maybe it's down in the basement or downstairs somewhere. I don't know. You know what? It might even be in the chicken coop where we had the chicks last year. It might not have moved from there at all. I don't see it here in the garage. Unless it's up on the shelf here. No, not there either. It would probably help if we actually organize stuff a little better. But I always feel that there's always more projects to do, and I got to get other stuff done. And cleaning up and organizing my workbench just isn't a priority. Head back to the chicken coop, see if it is in there. I have a feeling it is. I know there's a couple in the greenhouse that we put in there to thaw. Bump, what are you doing in here? Hey, you want to say hi to the chickens? No, you're not going to. It's weird. When you lose stuff like that and you know you've seen it, I was sure it would have been in here under some stuff, but I don't see it anywhere. Must be inside still. No, I can't find the little water. I'm pretty sure it's downstairs because I know I saw it through winter. So I'm gonna check downstairs again. Down to the dungeon. Probably put it away somewhere, like, I'm gonna put it here for safekeeping, and then of course, you know how it goes, right?
Oh, here. Just found what I was looking for a couple days.
Ah, nice. So I went back out to the garage and I found this one. That'll do for now. It should work fine, I think anyway. Wow, jeez, scared me.
Sorry.
I found this one. I didn't find the little one.
Okay, yeah, should do it. We'll have to clean it. It's dirty.
It's dirty and it's still frozen with ice, so we'll throw it in the sink and we'll let it thaw till tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow we'll find the other one. We'll keep looking, and then I'll have to find the shavings that she brought in and get that done. All right, so got a little bag of shavings here. We'll get that thrown into the Rubbermaid container. Get it all set up and ready to go. It's the next day, and the chickens should be here later today, I would think, or maybe tomorrow morning. We'll see how it goes. And I'll grab this guy here. Get this put in too. I'm interested to see how this works. Should be pretty good because it, you know, it won't burn. It won't. It's not supposed to set anything on fire, so that makes it a lot more safer than the red light. Okay, and we could get our water too. That, yeah, it's all thaw. We'll get this all filled up. Oh, still a bit of ice in there. So glad we have this second kitchen. We were living in this apartment for, I want to say it was 2 years. So there's bedroom there, washroom, kitchen where I am, and then the mud room. But we lived here for, I think it was 2.5 years before we bought the entire house and property from Bridget's sister. But the kitchen, the extra kitchen comes in so handy for doing like our eggs, our planting, seeding, the meat slicer, the dehydrator, all that kind of stuff takes up room, so not having it up in the main kitchen is a big help. All right, water's ready to go. Usually I like putting the water up on something higher because the chickens will usually scratch around and then throw shavings and stuff into their water. So if you have it raised up like a few inches, then it's easier to keep it clean. The problem is if you do that as well, for the little chicks, it's harder for them to get. So we'll keep it on the ground right now for them. Now we'll grab the feed, get that all set up, and then we're basically ready to go. We're just waiting for little chickens. All right. Think we're gonna be all good here. Now it's just a waiting game on those. So guys, if you like this video, make sure you get down here and like this other one on hatching chickens. It's really neat.